Hey folks, Scott from IT Rockstars. A little bit of an earlier one today. itrockstars.co.uk. We provide white label premium content for IT companies looking to generate more qualified leads. Big mouthful that. I'll tell you a little bit more about it later on in the video. Anyway, in today's video, we're talking a little bit about BNI. I had the question come up on Facebook. Mark Dodds has had the question. He's got an IT company down in Birmingham, Midlands over here in the UK. That's also the other location it's called. So this whole question about should I join BNI? Is BNI worth it if you're an IT company? It seems like a lot of hassle. Well, I will show you exactly what I got out of BNI in this video. And it is actually, well, one of the things that I got out of it is this ceiling here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite a cool ceiling. Now this is obviously got nothing to do with the business perspective of BNI, but the whole ceiling is actually lighting up. I met a guy at BNI. He's got a company that does, it's a type of film. It's like a stretchy film that goes underneath your ceiling. So I'll show you another example of this. I've got my bathroom as well. So I've got it just on white at the moment. But if I change, I can turn the white off completely, and I can go to an LED, and you can totally change the color in the bathroom. There we go, that's it now. So I can go different colors if I'm wanting a blue bath, pink bath, red bath, anything like that. So it's a bit of a gimmick. I don't really use it, but I'm just thinking when my daughter's old enough, it'll be something cool for her more than anything else. So that's like something that I've got out of BNI over the last couple of years. So I'm not a member of BNI now. I haven't been in BNI for a couple of years, but I was in it for about 2.5, 3 years in two IT businesses. One that I was doing business development in, and then as owner of another business doing BNI. It's very much what I would say, it's down to personal preference. It's very much a individual's own choice, BNI. It's not a standard answer for, yeah, this is definitely, it's definitely something that will work for all IT companies. It really comes down to the individual more than anything else. Now, when I transferred from the technical role to the sales role, I knew that I had to challenge myself. I'm the type of guy that was sat in a server room. I'd much prefer just to be at my desk on my computer than actually speaking to people. So I knew I had to kind of get out of that mindset and just that habit. And BNI helped me from a personal point of view get out of that kind of shell, that sort of the technical shell more than anything else. Prefer dealing with systems as opposed to people. And that really pushed me out there. And from a personal perspective, I learned how to communicate better. So even doing things like these videos, getting to the point in a video, that type of thing, but being able to stand up and present in front of a number of people, it helped with that. And you also get presentations. You get an opportunity for a 10-minute presentation, and I think there's a 5-minute presentation as well. Every sort of couple of months you get that, depending on the size of the chapter. So from a personal perspective, it kind of grew my communication skills and how I interact with people from a business development side, how to form business-to-business relationships. But from the business side, is it worth the money? Is it worth the hassle? It is a lot of time. The money is not so bad, really, more than anything else. I think it's about, here in the UK, it's about £1,000 for BNI for the sort of annual membership, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that much. But from a business side, what actually are you going to get out to it? Because there's a lot of time that is required to invest in it. So I would say it is worth it, but it's very much a long play. And the reason it's a long play is because you're probably not going to sell to that many people in the room. There's not that many people in the room in your BNI chapter, if you join a chapter, that you're going to be able to sell IT services to or support in their business. It's very much, you maybe meet 1 or 2 individuals, potentially 3, where you'll start to build up a relationship and you'll be able to refer business to each other back and forth. So I had a couple of those relationships. I had one with, a really good one with the guy that did mobile phones. So he was doing all the mobile phone contracts. More than 9 times out of 10, he was speaking to an IT manager at a larger organization. So, the way that BNI works, you pass a referral. So if he was speaking to the IT manager, he immediately thought of me. Oh, this would be a really good referral for Scott. So there's other businesses like that as well, where it just works well more than anything. So a lot comes down to the individuals in the chapter. That's the first thing. And it also comes down into the actual chapter itself. So if you have the opportunity of joining a BNI group, it's worth looking at the types of companies that are already in that group to see if they would be good referral sources. And it's worth looking at the other chapters in the region. So if you're in a sort of city, there's probably more than one. There's probably quite a few. So it's worth visiting them all, and you're allowed to visit them all, I think, twice before you actually have to join. So I would say it is worth it. It's a lot of hassle, but if you are looking to develop business to business and looking to develop your own personal skills, but also develop your network, it is definitely worth it. As I say, it's not for everyone, no. So it's maybe try it out for a year and then make up your mind. And there is obviously also the commitment of actually having to turn up every week at 6:30 a.m. And then stand up in front of all these people. So it's really good for disciplining yourself as well. I guess that's what I would put it as. And if you can't find someone to stand in for you, then if you're on holiday, you need to find someone to stand in for you during that time. So it keeps you disciplined, but it is a lot of work. There's not only the morning where you have to turn up every week, there's also training sessions that you're supposed to go to as well. So yeah, time's a big investment. So if you have limited time just now, you'll have to give that some thought. But it's definitely worth checking out more than anything else and seeing what it's all about. Anyway, I hope that was useful. IT Rockstars, I mentioned at the very start of the video, we do white label premium content for IT providers. So it's very much an online digital service that we have. We help generate qualified leads for IT companies and managed service companies. And that within itself takes up time. But we take away some of that time for you by providing you with the content. It's a 3-step formula. You build an audience on LinkedIn, connect with the decision makers in other local businesses. Then you educate them and provide goodwill with our content that we provide you. And then the third step to that is the interactions that people make on your posts. They'll go to your website and download the lead magnets that we provide. So that is a PDF, an infographic, something like that. And then you can follow up with a phone call. So we help with that whole process. If you're looking to generate qualified leads online for your IT business, we can help with that. So it's another way of generating qualified leads, just like BNI is. It's a way of generating referrals. But we're now in a digital age. So I think, it's definitely worth checking out. So check out itrockstars.co.uk, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.